I won't tell you what happened last night, though I suppose you can put the pieces together. God, without a doubt, that was the single greatest experience I've had in a very, very long time. Marie. She said her name was Marie. Marie the angel. Marie the goddess. Marie, the mysterious woman with the red hair that smelled like a cool fall day. Marie, a woman whose lips were so full of lusciousness that it was like biting into the juiciest fruit you would have ever tasted. It might be cliche, but I lost myself in her last night. For a moment, I was happy. There was no mystery, no broken heart, nothing and no one but me and her turning that once cool hotel room into a red-tinted room of pleasure and desire. When I woke up the next morning, I half expected her to already be out of the room. It wasn't as if it would have been the first time that happened to me. You all probably think I'm the type of guy to bring a woman home and then I skip out at first light. But you'd be mistaken. Usually, I'm the one who turns over in my bed to see that my bedfellow was missing. I turned, and to my surprise, she was there. God, did she look incredible. Her skin, it had this slight tint to it. I knew there was something different about her, but I couldn't tell you immediately what it was. Her hair fell in curls, and her makeup was surprisingly still intact. I would have thought it would be gone, and yet here she was, still looking as fresh as she did last night. I went to pull a strand of hair from her face when those beautiful eyes slowly lifted.
Now, Mr. Murphy, don't you know it's not right to touch a woman when she's sleeping?
That I do, Miss Rambo. And I would have been content with just looking if my view wasn't obstructed.
Oh, you really are a charmer, Mr. Murphy.
Charlie, please. Calling you Mr. Murphy makes me seem old.
Then I insist you call me Marie. After last night, I think we can agree that we are very well acquainted now.
That's very true.
You look relaxed. It suits you.
I haven't been relaxed in a long time, I'm afraid.
Your work is keeping you busy?
It's been a revolving door of business for the past couple of weeks.
And no downtime to play, I imagine.
No one to play with. Only woman that's been in my home is my kid.
That's right. Mariah, wasn't it? Aren't you worried about her? She's been on her own all night.
Believe me, the kid can take care of herself. Besides, coincidentally, we are staying in the same hotel as this one.
Very nice. That means you won't have to run off anytime soon.
She curled up next to me and draped an arm around my torso. Instinctively, I pressed a hand against her cool back. She still felt cold as ice despite it not being terribly drafty, but I didn't think anything of it. It was simply nice to be next to someone again after so long of being alone with yet another bottle of bourbon. I could get used to this.
Well, I'll admit, I am finding this little early morning pillow talk enjoyable. Just don't expect me to get up and make you eggs.
How about we just order someone else to bring us eggs?
Tempting, but let's just stay here. Together. I don't really feel like moving.
Something about the way she said that felt off. With a hand on her back, I could feel her muscles tense up. She looked up at me and smiled, her fingers tracing over my stubble. Sorry, I don't get to shave much.
I like it. It's dashing. Just like all those detective novels.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Charlie, you never told me exactly why you're here in my city. You said a case, but last time I checked, there hasn't been a murder or a jewel heist. And from your stories, that's your M.O.
Very astute. You must be an amateur sleuth yourself.
Careful. I'll run you out of business.
That's okay. I'll get my drinking money some other way.
Well, are you going to tell me or not?
Well, since you ask me so nicely, I'm looking for a book.
A book? What's in it? State secrets? Is it the lost diary of some princess talking about a sordid affair she had?
No, but that would be much more exciting than what I'm looking for. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what's in this book. All I know is a lot of people want it, and a person close to me needs to find it.
Sounds more like a nightly quest than detective work.
Well, there's enough mystery in it that makes it exciting.
Like what, for instance?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Part of me didn't want to say one word to her about all of this. I mean, would you? Still, there was something about her that made me trust her. All right. This book is apparently magic.
Magic? Like a spell book?
Maybe. I'm still a little confused on the details myself. But from what I can gather, this book has a lot of powerful information that can help and hurt a lot of people.
And this person who told you about the book, you believe them?
If you had asked me about a month ago, no. But now, I've seen it with my own eyes.
What do you mean?
I told Marie everything. It was like the floodgates had opened up, and I had to tell her everything. Part of me was afraid, but Marie never interrupted or laughed. She just laid there on top of me, listening, while I talked about searching for Andrea with Mariah. I found her tied up in a warehouse by some orc, and I was introduced to the world of shadows. When I was done, we laid there still in each other's arms in silence. I didn't mind. It was better than her calling me crazy. After a few minutes of this, though, she finally shifted and looked at me.
This book. What if I told you I was looking for it too?
I wouldn't be surprised. My old war buddy told me another person, a woman, was looking for it. I didn't believe him since he said I'd meet them at the bar. I thought he was trying to tell me to loosen up.
Well, it looks like I should be thanking your friend then. I've been looking for that book for years now, following every lead I could, and still I never got close. Every couple years, though, I heard it was back in New Orleans. That was a few weeks ago, and now I'm on a very strict timeline. At any point, that book could vanish, and I'll have to start searching again, but lucky for me, I've got a great detective to help me.
Lucky you. Just one thing, though. Why do you want the book?
It's, it's a long story, but it has to do with my family. My great-great-grandmother was the daughter of a slave and a slave master. And her brother did a terrible thing to someone once, which got my whole family cursed by a witch. Now, my family is trapped in New Orleans. That's why I can't search for the book if it leaves. If I were to leave the city, something awful would happen to me. I don't know what exactly, but I'm also not trying to find out.
Something about her story. It was the truth, but I knew she was leaving something out. I wanted to pry. Not because I was so curious, but because I wanted to help her. You know, despite her youthful face, her eyes looked as if they had seen hundreds of years of sorrow. Deep down, I knew it. Couldn't let that stand. Not if I could help it. So this book, it can help lift the curse.
So I hear. I know you have to destroy it, but maybe you can help me find the book first. I can use it to lift the curse, and in exchange, I can help you destroy it. If it's as dangerous as your friend says, we can't let it be used to hurt more people.
What if it hurts you? I'm no wizard or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you're no witch.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Charlie. I can't live this kind of life, and I can't let my family continue to suffer.
Fair enough. I'll help you. As long as you help me destroy it in the end.
You've got my word.
Jesus, will you stop already?
Kid? What are you doing here?
My job. Or did you forget why we're here?
I didn't forget. I'm listening to Clarence and following my lead.
And that led you between someone's legs?
Watch
Excuse
it,
me?
kid.
My mom is somewhere risking her life so we can just find this stupid book, and you're... what? Screwing some prostitute you met at a bar?
She's not a prostitute.
Save it. Everyone down at that bar knows all too well what she is. Apparently you're the 5th guy she's brought up here in the past 3 days.
How does she know that?
Mariah's a half-elf. She can read minds, which I've told her not to do.
Well, don't worry, because I'm not reading your new friend's mind. As if I'd want to.
There's no need to be rude, Mariah. Especially since Marie is going to help us.
So I heard. Seriously, Murphy? I feel like you'll fall for any woman that just bats her eyes at you and says a pretty word, just like Lily. Is that why you let her go instead of turning her in?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I can read your mind. It's like a picture show on repeat. I guess I should be flattered you think about Mom as much as you do. But this has to stop. You're going to ruin the whole case because of her.
I told you to trust me, kid.
And I have. But this is too important, Murphy. I can't just sit by and let you forget about why the hell we're doing this. Tell you what, I'll let you follow this lead, and I'll go on my own way. Somehow I feel like you wouldn't mind. You got your new partner now, right?
Oh. You okay?
I will be. I'm sorry about that. She's just...
She loves her mom. And she wants a family. I get that.
This is why I never had kids. I was always going to let her down.
No one knows how to be a parent, Charlie. And she's a teenage girl. She just wants to figure things out on her own and for you to be proud of her in the end.
I knew she was right. But that didn't mean the pill wasn't still hard to swallow. And even though I knew Mariah would be fine, it didn't mean I didn't have a chill creep down my spine. was something about New Orleans that not only attracted the light, it attracted the dark as well.